So this is only seeing your belly, your little belly and legs. We're gonna see them again. We're gonna try one more again because
Nehemiah can't keep up with those boys. He's still too little. You're trying though. Aw, we're sharing. Aw, that's so nice. It's too fast for him.
okay. Let's see now. You heard that go in like that.
Yep.
Maybe it was just YouTube being YouTube.
Wasn't catching speed.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, he didn't put up like 5 new beats.
They're gonna join us.
Who?
He and Jess and the kids, they're all gonna come and join us.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. She said they're at Walmart now, then they'll swoop the kids and head our way.
Come on,
I'm
man.
happy. I just invited them.
Dang, man. Shalom. Shalom. Oh, you know. Look at y'all. We all one. Blessed Sabbath. All praises to the true and living power. Give glory. To where it is due.
Blazing on the track, boy.
Brother gonna be joining in a few. Shalom, Yasharala. Shalom. Shalom. Children of the true and living power. We back at it with another classic. We back at it. Shalom. Are you hot, dudes? You like you need some water? You parched? Say shalom. No shalom today? No. All right. I'll leave you alone.
Shalom, beautiful people.
We in for another one. We in for another one. Boy, 97 is a book in itself. 97 is a book in itself. And then Daddy done turned it up today. That's why I had to do it, Lakeisha. She said background, dude. Don't you just see him? You just see Daddy, don't you? Shalom, Q. Bro will be with us in a few. Well, we gonna praise him. We're gonna dwell on this music, these instrumentals. We're gonna dwell on the instrumentals. We don't own the rights to the music, YouTube and Facebook. The rights belong to the artists on SoundCloud, on SoundClick, I should say. Blazing Beats. I know bro gonna try to sit right here. So
Or inside
You know, kids that
No.
playing in the grass.
I want
Blazing on the
right
track,
here.
boy.
That's like you are. Trust me, he gonna block all of it. Bro, he's gonna block all of it.
Release this beat.
I ain't hear these beats yet, so y'all hearing them right along with me. Look at the sky behind me, bro. Look at this right here. Look at that blue. Look at that blue. Oh, he coming. I haven't seen days this pretty in 33 years. He coming. You see her, Q?
Blazing on the track, boy.
Oh, man. I'll lay my soul down on this one. Who?
Release this beat today.
Y'all know I got the different songs. Oh, Psalm 63. Check this out. Psalm 63. Oh, Most High, thou art my power. Early will I seek thee. Early will I seek thee. My soul thirsted for thee. My flesh longeth for thee in a dry and thirsty land,
Blazing on the track, boy.
where no water is, to see thy power and thy glory, so as I have seen thee in the sanctuary, because thy loving kindness is better than life. Because thy loving kindness is better than life. My lips, my lips, my lips, my lips, my lips shall praise thee. Going bits and pieces. Songs, man. Boy, King David was a bad. Shut your mouth. He was bad with it, man.
Blazing on the track,
Shalom,
boy.
reader. That means pieces and blessings. Hey. Shalom, King. Shalom, Thomas. Psalm 100. We gonna keep it 100.
Beat today.
Make a joyful noise unto the Most High power, all ye lands. Serve the true and living power with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Most High, it is he that is the power. It is he who had made us, and not we ourselves. We are his people. We are his people. We are his people,
On the track,
and the sheep of his pasture. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving. Hallelujah! 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 And enter his courts with praise. Be thankful unto him. Thank you, Ancient of Days. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Abba. And bless his name. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Kwam Yasharallah. Kwam Yasharallah. Kwam Yasharallah. Be thankful unto him and bless his name. For the true and living power is good. His mercy is everlasting. Thank him for that, most definitely. His mercy is everlasting, and his truth endures to all generations. Long time. All gonna kick it off right. We gonna kick it off right. We gonna kick it off right. Give it a praise. We gonna kick it off right. We gonna kick it off right. We gonna kick it off right. Praising him all night. We gonna kick it off right. We gonna kick it off right there. We gonna kick it off right. Praising the Most High all night. We gonna kick it off right there. We gonna kick it off right there. We gonna kick it off right there. Psalm 92. A song or song for the Sabbath day is what this one says right here. For this day. It is a good thing to give thanks. It is a good thing to give thanks. It is a good thing to give thanks unto the true and living power, and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High, my love, O Most High, my life, O Most High, my soul. He's my soul. He's my soul. He's my soul. He's my soul.
This beat today.
He's my soul. 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 He's my soul.
They should be booming.
Probably gotta take him in the bathroom. That's why now he's back to his normal self. Now he's back.
Release this beat today.
They should be booming.
Hallelujah! I hope that each and every last one of my brothers and sisters, I hope that y'all having the most blessed Sabbath right now. That all y'all hearts, all my brothers and sisters,
Release this beat
the body of
today.
Hamashiach, all you Elohims out there, all you servants out there, all you kings out there, all you daughters out there, you queens, all you princes, I pray that your hearts is at peace. I pray
They should be
that the
booming.
Ruach HaKodesh got y'all on the vibration, the frequency of the true and living power is love. Because that's the only thing that's going to keep our sanity. Yasharala, children of the true and living power, that's the only thing that's going to do it.
Release this beat today.
To show forth, verse 2 in Psalms 92, to show forth thy loving kindness in the morning, and thy faithfulness every night. To show forth thy loving kindness in the morning, and thy faithfulness every night. Shalom, mama. Shalom, mama. That's that. When I read that, Psalm 92, verse 2, that to show forth thy loving kindness in the morning, that song come to mind, mama. Like the dew in the morning, may he rest upon my heart.
Station beat fooling.
I'm freestyling right now just with the precepts and Psalms. Psalms 106. Praise ye the true and living power. Oh, give thanks unto the Ancient of Days. For he is good. For his mercy endureth forever. For he is good. For his mercy endureth forever. That's the reason why we breathe. It's the reason why I'm talking to y'all right now, Yasharab. Oh, we gonna usher him in. Yeah, it don't work. Got it playing off my phone. For some reason it's not taking to the computer. Who can utter the mighty acts of the true and living power? Who can show forth all his praise? Blessed are they that keep judgment, and he that doeth righteousness at all times. Shalom. Shalom, Marie. Shalom.
Station beat fooling.
Blessed are they that keep judgment, and he that doeth righteousness at all times. Remember me, oh Most High Power. We definitely asking him that right now. Everybody and their mama got to be asking him that right now. Remember me, oh Most High Power, with the favor that thou bearest unto thy people. With the favor that thou bearest unto thy people. Oh, visit me with thy salvation. Oh, visit me with thy salvation. We don't want him to visit us with his wrath. So, oh, visit me with your salvation, true and living power. Now, bro, here, he said, no. We about to get down to business. We just getting mama. We getting daddy. We already out in this atmosphere. All this belong to him. It don't belong to no stinking American. All this belong to him. All of it. So we gonna have daddy right here. We trying to get daddy right here. So he can send his beautiful wife, which is the Ruach HaKodesh, to teach us.
Release this beat today.
That's why he said that. So what we bring?
We're bringing 97 though.
I told you 97 long, dog. It's 152 first.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Told you.
Ain't my problem.
We gonna have part 5, 8.
No, it's the other way around, bro.
Shalom. Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Neek in the building. Oh. Let's praise him. Get daddy in the building. We're gonna get him in the building.
Release this beat today.
Bye-bye.
You made that water only come out hot. They close those fountains down. Why? Okay.
Inflation on the track, boy.
Everybody still drinking?
Ready, bro?
Yep. Psalms 107. Oh, give thanks unto the true and living power, for he is good. For his mercy endureth forever.
Today.
Step on two. Oh, give thanks unto the true and living power, for he is good. For his mercy endureth forever. Let the redeemed of the true and living power say so. Let the redeemed of the true and living power say so. We got a right to say so. Whom he had redeemed from the hand of the enemy. We already got the dub. Claiming it in the true and living power's name. We already got the dub. So what we tell Satan is to hold that L.
Speed today.
Tell Big Ugly, Dookie Draws to hold that L. Embrace it. Hold it. Slow dance with it. Guys, y'all Judah.
Starting with me.
How you doing? Guys, y'all Judah. I heard you, my brother. I got 66 for you. I got 66 for you. The Ruach
Inflation on the track, boy.
moved on, bro. The Ruach moved on, bro. He gonna pull out 97.
If whoever
But even-
burned, because I read 66, whoever burned that Quran,
Woo!
guys,
It ain't looking good.
it ain't looking good.
It ain't looking good.
Speed today.
He gonna do you like he should. Cause it ain't looking good. He gonna do you like he should. Cause it ain't looking good.
Y'all burn that Quran, boy. Y'all in some trouble, man.
Yee!
It ain't looking too good on that end.
Uh-oh. Seen Big Judah, he live.
They ain't looking too good on that end. Shalom, family.
Oh, he put up a lesson.
Shalom.
You gonna put in that work for daddy. Putting in work for the king.
Live on the track, boy.
Shalom.
You ready, family?
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready for this one.
Uh-oh! More of the unknown. Part 3. Now for the ones.
As they bought from my channel.
Shut up. Nobody cares. Shut up.
Can I get a rock star with my phone?
Oh.
Because I can get coffee. I can get energy coffee at the car.
Woo! Woo, so hot my zipper burned inside of my arm.
How can I do it?
The sun beamed.
All right. 7s and 12s if you with me.
7 and
Yasharala.
12s.
7s and 12s if
Ready
you
to get
with
the
me.
sauce.
Yasharala. 7s and 12s. So everybody's going on my lives and trying to twist it for your personal gain. Most are gonna get you.
Salakia! All of Yasharala. It was in Sirach. This is random. But mama just slapped me. I was telling y'all to go in 2nd Esdras. It's in Sirach. Chapter 3. This is probably the 4th witness.
Yeah.
Here we go. Verse 15. And in that day, in the day of thine affliction, in the day of thine affliction, it shall be remembered. Thy sins also shall melt away. Thy sins also shall melt away as the ice in the fair, warm weather. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that sounds familiar. Dope.
That is around the corner. That is around the corner. That is around the corner. You that close. That close to the door.
Chapter 97. So it's time to put NASA out of business. Buzz Aldrin already did it, if y'all never seen that video. It's because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. Money.
Money.
It's going to tell you in 97 just how NASA did everything.
Yeah. Everything.
I'm about to read right now how NASA did everything.
Dirty Jaws. Big Dirt.
Don't do that.
How Big Dirt did everything.
They about to hate me, bro. Y'all about to hate me, bro. Bring it out. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, snap.
Fun lies.
All right, I'm trying to get all your cameras, bro. That's what I'm trying to
I got you on here.
Can they hear me? Can everybody hear me over there? How am I on your? Oh, okay. But the wife got my phone. Everybody hear me okay? Is your comments on, bro?
Yeah?
On your Facebook?
It should be. Yeah, that is.
Burn me up, baby.
NASA's fake. They here.
Yeah, we know NASA's fake.
They're red team on. They put up the sevens.
All right, let's get it.
Shalom, Mama K.
Let's get it.
Caden? I always wear this sweater.
That's him. If he get heat stroke, that's on him.
She said loud and clear, bro.
Let's get it. 97.
Jesse Kia.
Oh, yeah. Just coming for the lesson.
And he, one of her friends. He's asking
He good, man.
Yep.
He good, man.
97.
Bring it out.
Planetary exploration and archaeology in the later days are condemned as worthless to the happiness of humankind.
Right.
That means NASA, you're worthless. That means y'all digging up old dinosaur bones and keeping them, y'all worthless. Everything y'all do at this point is worthless to the happiness of humankind. So why are you doing it?
Is that name not fitting for him? Big Dookie.
Their name is NASA. Not NASA, NASA. NASA. Because y'all not important. The Maker's knowledge and power shall be used during the millennium to prepare the planets as the degrees of glory in the kingdom of the Most High. Moroni used Joseph Smith's. That's why we had 397. Moroni uses Joseph Smith's revelations to describe the inhabitants of the different degrees of glory. Humankind should use their knowledge of science to do good to others. And since they didn't do that,
You know we ain't talking about this.
this is the result of them not doing what they're supposed to do. All right. Here I go. What? And it shall come to pass that this great and wondrous order of nature shall be established in all the kingdoms of glory in the kingdom of the Father. And I have already explained unto you that the planets that are fixed in their rotation around the sun shall become these kingdoms of the Most High. Each planet assigned to a different degree of glory in the celestial, terrestrial, and telestial orders. Eve.
Yep.
That's gonna be good.
That's all God wants.
And it shall come to pass in the latter days, that Satan shall begin to use the power that he is allowed to introduce into the minds of the children of men, to inspire them to set their hearts upon understanding the planets and the stars and the sun, which giveth light to the earth. Yea, they shall be many among the children of men, who shall spend all their days of their lives in the pursuit of an understanding of the mysteries of the universe, aka NASA.
You know what I like though? How this book is speaking truth. How I keep saying Satan is allowed. Isaiah 45:7.
Nobody not catching it.
Everybody really ain't catching Isaiah 45:7, man.
He's allowed.
Satan doing everything. That's because Daddy allowing them to do it. You will not understand, you Satan. For in this thing Satan shall inspire them to do, that they might come to an understanding of the mysteries of the Most High, without being worthy of receiving them by the Ruach of the Most High, which is the way that the Father revealeth these things unto the elect. What? So you only know the planets, you know the rotation of the galaxies and the planets? Only the elect is supposed to know? That's why NASA don't know nothing?
NASA.
Hit him again.
For in this thing Satan shall inspire them to do, that they might come to an understanding of the mysteries of the Most High, without being worthy of receiving them by the Ruach of the Most High, which is the way that the Father revealeth these things unto the elect.
The teacher, Mama ain't messing with them fools. Satan inherited the earth, but the Father will take it back with his people soon.
Yes.
Okay. Stop listening to NASA. If they telling you about Saturn, they don't know.
Oh, what about
If they telling you about Jupiter, they don't know.
They don't know.
If they telling you about anything, they don't know. They don't even know that those planets inherit life because they have no Ruach in it.
What about the army base?
That army base in space. They know that because Michael, they only know about it what the word give them, which they can't read that either. Five, and they, with the understanding they shall receive from Satan, they shall begin to explore the universe in search of answers and ways that will justify and give credit to the plan of Lucifer. You don't know nothing. NASA, you don't know. Satan giving you half truths. You ain't gonna never know, which is in this chapter here. 6. Behold, Lucifer knoweth that it is by the power and knowledge of the Father. Lucifer knoweth.
This job turkey knows, man.
That it is by the power and knowledge of the Father that the worlds were created. Worlds with an S on it.
So what did the hate all good say? What did Big Dirt Draw say? Everything happened. It's a Big Bang Theory. It was a bunch of gas that came together, and then it exploded like a big fart, and then all the galaxies was put together. And I'm gonna tell you what's really gonna blow your mind. Guess who was making all the galaxies come together like that? The T-Rex that I told you. The same T-Rex that was making the spaghetti. Get him out of here.
Shake it back.
I'm telling you something else. Winnie the Pooh came from the Milky Way galaxy, dropped the honey on Saturn, and that's the color that it is right now.
You best believe.
And you better believe it. If you don't believe it, brother, we're going to have you killed. Anybody that goes against this doctrine,
Yeah.
you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Yeah.
You got the hype man in the back. Yeah. Yeah. Big extra. Sound like Combo from Killer Instinct when he wins. Who cares? Behold, Lucifer knoweth that it is by the power and knowledge of the Father that the worlds were created. And he also knoweth that without this power and knowledge, that these things cannot be created or organized in the manner that they have been placed in the universe, so that their order and balance can be maintained. So you really thought that a big giant fart was going to be given the balance and order that is given right now? This is why I hate science.
Is it dumbest? Just
it was Nemesis. He came together and put that part together, and then you got galaxies all over the place by the residue of the what they call it of the crop dusting from his booty.
Job, watch this. Job 21. I'm gonna start at 20 to 22. His eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. For what pleasure had he in his house after him, when the number of his months is cut off in the midst? Shall any teach the Most High's knowledge, seeing he judgeth those that are high?
Oh.
They can't teach the Most High's knowledge, man.
I ain't gonna teach the Most High. Can anybody teach the Most High knowledge? No, it's his knowledge.
That's teaching his knowledge. If they would have gave you exactly like the truth about,
This is
all the planets, they would have been teaching you the Most High's knowledge.
Let me. This is what Lucifer did. Now you doing it wrong. Let me tell you how to do it. And the Most High, fool, I made you.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Trump.
Try.
Mm-hmm.
If I
Like
throw
your
lightning,
movies.
who throws it back
Back.
at me?
They definitely put that in Trump.
7. And it is the desire of Lucifer that perhaps he might circumvent the power and authority of the Most High by inspiring men to use the knowledge that they shall receive from him to understand the laws of nature pertaining to the creation of the planets, so that through those men whom he has inspired, he might organize and establish a kingdom apart from the kingdom of the Father, where he and those that dwell with him might live under the laws that he had introduced in his plan. Ain't that how they trying to get out this dome so they can go to the planets and establish their own kingdom?
Hillary
Clinton.
keep talking about going to Mars.
We're going to Mars. You can't even get out of this dome.
You definitely ain't going nowhere, you demon. Definitely ain't going nowhere.
Like the Most High can't see you. Like, come on, dude. 8. And in the latter days of the children of man, and in the latter days, the children of man shall use many of the resources of the world, and they shall spend a great amount of time and a great amount of money on the research and exploration of space, believing that by doing so, that they might receive the honor and glory of those who look to them for knowledge and understanding of these things, aka NASA.
What? How much money Trump just said we need to put into NASA?
We're gonna put $280 billion
He said-
into the Space Force.
And we ain't gonna
He
give
said
y'all
like
nothing.
800 billion.
$800 billion in the Space
And we
Force.
ain't gonna give y'all humans nothing.
And y'all humans ain't getting nothing.
Y'all gonna
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Elon, yeah, Musk, Tusk, Dust,
Rust. Bust.
Crust.
Crust.
we ain't gonna give y'all no made up money. Nothing.
Space Force. You see that U.S. Army, U.S. Air Force commercial with the Space Force on it. Ba-da-dun, the next exploration. You mean the next
2021.
destruction?
Yeah.
Like that's gonna save you, man. 9. And they shall compete with one another in this thing that they might receive this glory. We're gonna muck it to the moon first. We're gonna land on the moon first. It's because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened.
It was because
Money. Y'all seriously need to look at that Buzz Aldrin video. Trying to lie to a 7-year-old Israelite. He was like, that's a question I like to know, but I think I know, and it's because
I think I know.
I think you knew exactly why they couldn't go there. You knew exactly why they didn't go to the moon. You knew why. Come get this edification. And instead of using their time and their talents and their resources to care for the poor and the needy and the sick and the afflicted, and also caring for those who are in prison because of them, yea, instead of using their knowledge of the laws of nature to improve the situation of the planet on which they live, these shall waste away their time ever learning and never coming to a knowledge of the truth. Satan gonna give y'all half truths until y'all die. Hey man, this is what the planets look like.
yeah.
But try to find out more. You gotta put on money to find out.
Yeah.
Joe.
It was like when Lance Armstrong was laughing at him
Yeah.
when he was, you gonna blow our covers.
Yeah.
Job 35:12. There they cry, but none give it answer, because of the pride of evil men. Pride.
Oh, that word.
This is why they continue to lie.
And then shall the words of the prophets be fulfilled concerning them which are written, saying, this know also that in the last days, this is Timothy.
Yep.
That in the last days perilous times shall come, for men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Say what?
Covetous,
I love myself.
boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers,
Dang.
incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, the hater of all good,
What else?
What is?
traitors. Oh no, let's do it that way, bro.
Yeah.
Lovers of their own selves,
What else?
covetous,
What else?
boasters,
What else?
proud,
What else?
blasphemers,
What else?
disobedient
What else?
to parents,
What else?
unthankful. It kept going. High-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. We guys, we're the true guys. We're the true guys. We're the true guys. We're the true guys. We got the power to do anything. Okay, then get us out of here. That's that He-Man again. I have the power.
I know.
Flush. Oh, it's a miracle. Savior of the universe.
We're going to the galaxy.
We're going.
They were serious, man. when they came out with Flash Gordon, they was serious.
Running the
They were serious. In their mind, that's who they were.
12. From these, the elect are commanded to turn away. From these, the elect are commanded to turn away. Repent.
Ain't no good.
For this sort are they which creep into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with divers lusts, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth.
Huh.
I'm going to be nice. Now, as Jannes and Jambres withstood Moses, the two priests that was battling Moses, the priest of Mahan.
Oh, that was them and the Prince of Egypt.
Yeah, those are them. James and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. They being men of corrupt minds, reprobate concerning the faith. But they shall proceed no further in the knowledge and understanding of the mysteries of the Most High, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men, as theirs also was. Whoa, wait a minute.
What? Let's.
You have permission to
Let's-
think. You have permission to think. You have permission to think. Savior of the universe. Now, Jannes and Jambres were Egyptian sorcerers who were learned men in the arts of science and magic, and who were trusted in the court of Pharaoh because of their secular learning and their education among the people. Who is Pharaoh right now? I'm going to sit back in here. Let me sit back so y'all can look at this. Yea, these mock Moses in the power and knowledge of the Most High that Moses received from the Ruach by the order of his calling as a prophet of the Most High. Now, when I read this again, I understand, bro, why Daddy had me read this. I take it all with stride, baby. I take it all with stride. See, I said that too. Democrats, Republicans, and then you got Trump as Moses.
He pardoned.
He pardoned the Red Sea.
Boy, Daddy cold in a little bit, man.
For they did not believe that Moses could know the principles and laws of science that they believed could only be learned by experience and experimentation, and by the means of science to which these men have devoted their lives. Animal-free cruelty stuff. Your makeup, pig, all of that.
All good stuff.
A lot of witchcraft putting y'all on y'all face. Go ahead. Going around looking like
Right, Nate.
better be looking like Corella DeVille out here in a minute. Corella DeVille.
And you already know where we at in North Dakota, family, Nate.
Doing anything well.
Bismarck say the gateway of science.
Gateway of science.
And they just put science deceptive. It is sorcery.
And these men had to convince the Pharaoh that their knowledge was great and important to the people. And without their knowledge, the people could not be guided properly by the Pharaoh. Sound like all our presidents right now? You need Congress. If you ain't got Congress, you ain't got the Democrats or the Republicans, you ain't got them. It's hard to lead. Ain't that a board of trustees? What they say? Cabinet members?
Yeah. Or What's the other one?
I was paid to read, not to lead. Number 3. Oh, snap. 17. 17. For they had convinced the Pharaoh and the people that their gods would not reveal themselves unto the people and bless them, except it be through the power and knowledge that these priests possessed. What? If you want this power, we're going to need $2,000 to give you this power for your blessing.
Plus taxes. So.
We take Visa, MasterCard, American Express.
You know, the Most High bless you. Once you bless the pastor with a new car, and you keep on the lights of my house.
Yeah.
Baby. Keep going, bro.
Give me help.
Keep going, bro.
Give me a
And you know, the Most High. We gonna bless you with a new house.
18.
Building fund. Once you fill up that collection plate, see these snakes.
Oh, snap. 18. For these stood forth in the court of Pharaoh and boasted of their great knowledge of the stars and the planets that existed in the universe. Stop right there. Don't that explain the temple paintings now? Don't that explain why they had no hieroglyphic writings on the temple? Biter.
Big biter face.
Oh, man. It took us waking up to realize all this. Man. 19. And by their cutting words and pretended theories of knowledge, the Pharaoh was deceived and gave unto these men great riches and glory among the people.
Mm-hmm.
And this was their craft, even that which they have refined, and in which they have become exceedingly adored, cunning, so as to be able to fool the Pharaoh and the people with their pretend learning. NASA. It's 600 million light years away. And you ain't never been out this dome. Shut up.
You know, that makes sense too. Because when you think about the movie, Pharaoh was really believing that his God was doing that.
I would not be threatened. I would not be dictated to. Don't preach was like,
say, bless him.
That same crossover.
Full bid on it.
Same crossover. 21. And now, it is not hard to deceive the people with theories and presentations of hypotheses regarding those things which the majority of them know nothing about. Yea, it is easy to persuade the people to give their money to the pursuit of these theories and hypotheses of truth by cunning words and great promises of invention and discovery that will provide more happiness to the people.
My dude. The words of Thomas.
Oh my God. Bro. Bro.
And we said that it's so easy. It's so easy for them to manipulate and make them go into their pockets and break their pockets.
Wait a minute. You think you got deep? Y'all need to listen to 22. And I mean, listen! And the people in all look to these sorcerers and these scientists. Sorcerers and these scientists. Sorcerers and these scientists.
You gotta be real spiritual to be a sorcerer.
And these learned men for an understanding of the seemingly endless magic that exists in the universe. It is mystical and magic to the people because they do not understand it. What?
What book was this? What book was this? When he said, the angels that fell down, wasn't it the same angels that taught this same type of knowledge?
Ain't that Genesis? That's Genesis. That's Genesis. That's the first stick right. I mean, that's the first book in the first stick right there.
It's just in the book of Enoch go deeper.
No, it's in the book of Enoch. It went deeper.
It went deeper.
Genesis was there.
Genesis is there though. Yeah.
And then Enoch went in on it.
Yeah.
And it was one more. It was one more. What book was that? Because it really got in Enoch. Enoch really got in that one. But we just reading from the sealed portion. Different doctrine, I guess.
Devil doctrine, huh?
Devil doctrine, I guess. And if the people were to understand these things, then they would not be mystical or magic. Mm-hmm. And they would see through the guise of those who mislead them and take their money that they might gain a profit and have power over the lives of the people. I wonder where our taxes are going.
Q said Solomon. I didn't even know it was in Solomon. Solomon broke this down.
Solomon too? Solomon too?
Very nice to know.
Solomon too? Man. And Moses stood forth boldly in the court of the Pharaoh and rebuked Janus and Jambres, saying, these men in whom you have put your trust, know ye not that they understand nothing of the laws of the Most High and the order of the nature in which he had placed us? Definitely got him.
Enoch
definitely got him. Know ye not that they are deceiving you because of their desires for riches and glory, which ye give unto them because of their pretend learning?
Ultimate hustlers. The ultimate hustlers.
Yea, of what use is their counsel unto thee, O great Pharaoh? When your people suffer because of famine and pestilence and from the wickedness of their own souls. Wait a minute, bro. In the middle of them robbing Pharaoh, while the plagues was going on, Moses was telling him about his own people. Man. Yea, of what use is their knowledge of the universe? In the course of nature, hold it in its boundaries when thy people so suffer so exceedingly. So wait a minute. The ones that was hardened, Most High was hardening his heart, right?
Yeah.
But he was using these two to harden Pharaoh's heart.
Yeah. Hyping them up.
Man, you don't need them.
Every time I'm with you.
And you know what?
Chemtrail.
They said, yeah, but listen, now you got a better understanding. It's not the Most High was hardening his heart. He gave him over to his heart.
I will not be threatened. I will not be dictated to. Yeah. Stupid. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Kim trailing it out.
Yep.
Every time I'm
I will not be threatened. Yeah, you will. Where's that? Behold, I say unto you that the Most High, that the Most High power of nature knoweth and understandeth the laws by which he had created all things. And this understanding he does not give to the wicked man who desire it, so they might get gain in glory and power from the people. Why are y'all listening to NASA? Why y'all listening to NASA? When y'all gonna start listening to NASA, man? Stop listening to NASA, man. Stop listening to NASA. They don't know nothing. 29. And thou, O great Pharaoh, doest thou not know by the power of my word, which is the power of the Most High that has been given unto me, thy kingdom shall be cursed by the nature which is held in the power of the only true power? Wait a minute. So, he was telling y'all right here he was going to plague y'all up by the word of the Most High right here. They make Moses sound like he was just, Moses was just.
Right, Moses was gone. Yeah.
What's up, Luke?
What's up, loved one? Where you at, family?
We on I got it, bro. No, I want this today. I want this one today. Cause somebody out here want to bite. Somebody hating. So I'm gonna go ahead killing today. 30. And this shall be done unto you because of the suffering of the children of the Most High who are under your power. Huh? Ain't this the Exodus right here? This is Exodus right here. And to whom thou givest nothing in comparison to that which you give it to these pretended men of great learning. So Pharaoh was giving more money to his priests than he was to the Israelites, which we already knew that. Look at priests of Egypt. He had us enslaved. But it mattered to the Most High, that his people are suffering exceedingly by your hand and by the hands of those whom thou hast given power and placed over them. Woo! What this sound like today? But it mattereth to the Most High. It may not matter to you, but it matters to our daddy.
Now I say what matters.
That's why they're gonna get killed too. Yeah. Behold, those things which thy counselors and thy scientists and thy magicians give unto thee as the truth are not the full truth. Really? Have truths?
Have truths.
Have truths?
Just a little
Have truths.
Yea, they have a form of godliness, but they deny the power therein. They have a form of godliness, but deny the power therein. Sound like your patriots, right?
Right.
And this power shall be only given unto those who shall use this power to serve the children of the Most High in righteousness, which is the only purpose for which this power and knowledge were given unto him, yea, that he might serve us. So the only way you're going to be able to create anything is if you're using it to serve others. So we're going to be staying in making nations. Cancel. Sweaty booty chicks to stain. Cancel. Like Mad TV's last season. Cancel. All right. 34. And it came to pass that the advisors and counselors of the court of Pharaoh were sorely offended at what Moses said concerning them, and they sought from that time forth to lay a snare for him and catch him in a lie, that they might rebuke him before Pharaoh. But Moses withstood all of the machinations of these wicked men, and by the power of his word did the plagues and curses of nature come upon Pharaoh and all of his house. You know why I kept hearing screaming, bro, this whole time? Remember how Pharaoh was screaming in the Prince of Egypt? Yeah! It's going to be a lot of that going on.
Oh, what's that?
On Chung Lee, it's going to be a lot of Chung Lee. That'd be a lot of Chung Lee, man, speaking out here. Man. Who here? That'd be a lot of Chung Lee screaming around here. Oh. E Honda gonna be laughing. Flying sumo wrestler. 36. And now I, Moroni, have included these things which are contained in the record of the brother of Jared. What? This is contained in the brother. So this is contained in the book of remembrance too. Yea, I have included them in this record, that ye of the latter days might not be deceived by those who among you who take of your money and your substance to invent pretended hypotheses and theories of truth regarding the universe in which ye live. For behold, through these shall have the portion of the truth, shall have the portion of the truth. Like Lucifer gonna give you the whole truth. Shall have the portion of the truth that Satan shall be allowed to give unto them in the latter days. Shall be allowed, to go that word loud again, to give unto them in the latter days. They shall never come to an understanding of the full truth. Why? Because the full truth is only for the elect. Therefore, they shall be ever learning and never able to come to a knowledge of the truth. Behold, 38. Behold, I would that ye of the latter days should be more concerned with the flight of your daily lives, in that which transpire day by day upon the earth which ye live. He said, worry about your own life and stop worrying about NASA. You got bigger planes to worry about, like your salvation. This is what Moroni just told you. Behold, look around you and see the great poverty and necessity of so many of our brothers and sisters. Yea, ye know that there existed no love or peace among any of you upon the earth in the latter days. And ye are those of whom the prophets make mention. What? Ain't no peace of happiness nowhere in this place. We got poor people everywhere. Homeless, downtrodden, afflicted. And we worried about NASA. Behold, 40. Behold, why do ye allow yourselves to be deceived by those who seek for a knowledge of something that the Most High had created for you, so that ye might be happy? Huh? The Most High is the one that created it, but y'all asking NASA.
And NASA.
You're asking NASA, and NASA don't even know the whole whole truth about nothing, y'all asking NASA. NASA ain't gonna know the full truth about nothing when they asking NASA. Come on, man. Come on. Yea, if you would take the money and the time that you spent on pursuing other things which ye shall never be given, yea, even the knowledge of and power of the Most High over the universe, and use them to find ways to feed the hungry and to minister to the release of those in need, then ye shall be making an effort in fulfilling the laws of the Most High concerning the love that ye shall have one towards another. So instead of spending the money on finding out how far Pluto is, we could be feeding the poor. Seeing how far, instead of spending the money to give a rover that supposedly had went to Mars, and all I did was put a filter over the sky with a fake robot that they got planted in Houston. Y'all spend the money y'all use the money to get in them instead of feeding the downtrodden and the poor that need it. Nah, let's spend $200 billion on a rocket that ain't gonna never get us out of here. We're gonna crack the dome. Yeah, you cracked your dome, all right.
That's what
You cracked your dome for real. Remember that? Episode, bro, in The Simpsons when the zombies came, and Homer was trying to sacrifice himself for his family, and he was like, take me, and the zombies was like, brain, and then they got mad at him. She said, brain. 42. And only by obeying the law of the Most High can ye find the happiness and the knowledge of that ye desire. All you have to do is keep the commandments. He was going to tell you everything that NASA couldn't. But nah. God ain't real. The Most High ain't real. Nah. Well, you keep being dumb. Keep paying that money to be dumb. Have fun with that.
man. I'm glad it's over.
43. And there shall be many of you in the latter days who shall be called archaeologists and planetologists and geologists, who think in your learning that ye are providing a valuable service to your fellow man by that which ye spend your efforts in your money. So you went to school for nothing.
You know, all I heard when you was breaking that down was,
y'all fools going to school.
Blazer, laser, taser, Frazier, Glazer. That's all I saw.
This limestone rock.
Don't you want to
Wow.
school?
Yeah.
Go to school. Go.
We had the
Get the technology.
we took the silicone layers and I'm like, for what?
Duplicated
And duplicated the installation of the insulation of our solar system to planet to play with the T-Rex and Clifford. Why? Boom. Why? But I say unto you, let the dead bury their own. And leave these things of the past so they do not become a burden to you in the future.
Look, man, don't be a dumbass, bro.
We're talking about the T-Rex bones when it don't matter. You wasted valuable time looking for a triceratops that ain't gonna come back alive.
That's what. Look, and they play with you, man, with these movies. Jurassic Park. Look, this is what's gonna really happen. We're gonna really bring them back to life.
Do you see it? There.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. It's a lie that they gonna tell. It is a lie that never going to happen again. It's never gonna happen.
They
Ever
can't
again.
bring life again to this one.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. It's called Jurassic for a minute. It's called Jurassic for a meeting. It's the past.
All right.
45. 45. For behold, there is nothing of the past that ye can change.
What's that review, Eli?
Or, yes, the past can hurt, but you can either learn from it, or run from it, or you can learn from it.
You can't fix it.
Digging up bones ain't gonna fix it. Find out what rocks is what ain't gonna fix it.
That's why you gotta learn how to forgive. You can't forgive, you ain't gonna make it. Because you're gonna be stuck on either trying to fix something that you can't fix, or you're not gonna learn from, you're not gonna get over.
For behold, there is nothing of the past that ye can change. But of the future, ye are responsible. It shall be held accountable by those things which ye can accomplish in the present. Today, yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why they call it the present. They put it right in your movies. For behold, the past has shaped the present. Much y'all digging it up.
Right here in your face.
Dig it up.
In the present shall shape the future. In the future shall judge the works which ye have done in the past, and which ye do in the present. Think not of yourselves that by digging up the past and reflecting on it, that ye can change the future in any way, for ye shall not.
Don't be a dummy.
Only that which ye do today shall affect tomorrow.
Don't be a fool.
I said today, not yesterday. Stay focused.
Right.
Behold, it is better that ye put your efforts of time and money in the learning that ye have received into the problems that ye have created for yourselves by your works of the past. Ain't this he visited the iniquities of the generations to the third and fourth generation?
What they think? They think they're clever with these sayings that they say. Oh, you're digging your own grave.
You digging your own grave.
What? Yeah, they really think they're clever coming up with that.
And I'm in the twilight zone, and I always feel like somebody's stalking me, and I got no privacy. Oh. 49. Behold, in the day of the Maker, none of those things which ye have done in the past shall affect the future paradise, which shall be created for you by the Father.
Wow. Wow.
And it shall come to pass that during the last 1,000 years of the days of your probation, or the days of your mortality in which the Father has placed you, the Maker shall begin to use the power and the knowledge that he have received from the Father
Did he say giving a portion of the Father giving a portion of the power to his Son? To begin to change the planets that belong to the system of stars that are held in their course by the power of the sun. Behold, each planet shall be transformed into the kingdom of glory to which it pertaineth. In my Father's house there are many mansions. I have gone to prepare a place for you.
Oh, wow. Can we see mine? The golden castle, baby.
Yup, because I ain't in the Twilight Zone, man. Thank you, bro. 51.
And now, I, Moroni, have been commanded to speak plainly unto you according to the words of the brother of Jared, which he wrote concerning you, and also according to my own understanding, which I have received by and through the ruach of prophecy that have been given unto me. Behold, nearest unto the sun is the planet Mercury.
I love this chapter, bro. I love this chapter. Now, you know what? I'm just sharing this Karen. Go ahead, bro. Sharing this Karen. Sharing this Karen. I got mine. Go ahead, get your food, bro.
Behold, nearest unto the sun is the planet Mercury, as it shall be known among you in the latter days.
So Mercury ain't even his name.
Oh, wow. So that's what's popping up behind this. They saying it's planet X.
It's Mercury, because we're all the glory celestial beings.
Wow.
Planet X.
It's over.
Planet unknown, because we're looking at Mercury. And
then they said they were seeing two suns. Oh, man, yeah, bro, get that. Ruach about to slap me. Oh, man, yeah, get that.
It's two.
Mama!
There we go. Behold, nearest unto the sun is the planet Mercury, as it shall be known among you in the latter days. And this planet shall be transformed into a state that shall be an eternal world of those who belong to the highest degree of glory of the celestial kingdom.
Huh? So you mean to tell me that other sun is our home?
It shall be called Shine Hassan. We'll wait until the king tell us to. And it shall be called Shine Hassan. Sound like some Ninja Turtle.
It's like an H.
Sound like an A.
Just interrupted the story and put his name in there.
Message.
Next.
Like unto the kingdom of glory in which the Father dwelleth. And upon this planet shall an atmosphere be created by the power of the Most High that shall shield it from the heat of Kalab, which is the name by which the Son in his final glory shall be known in the eternal kingdoms of the Father. I wonder where they got that name from in that video game. If y'all ever played, see, I'm a nerd. Like I said, I play Skyrim. That's one of the name. That's name of one of the guys in Skyrim. But they got.
What are we gonna do with these guys, man?
When they bit off everything, they bit off everything.
Yeah.
No creativity.
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
Big giant.
In the rotation of this planet shall be set according to the time of reckoning that shall be established upon it. In its time of reckoning shall be 1,000 years of the time which ye consider a day. Now, does that explain it?
Because while the Earth doing this in the axis, Mercury is doing this. It's so fast. That's why Daddy looking at us in slow motion. We doing this. Daddy got major patience. Because he set it up that way. Or as a completed rotation of his axis. So Daddy lived by the sun. And the reckoning of time on this planet shall be set according to the desires of happiness of those who dwell on this planet, who are the exalted Elohims and Elohimuses, who are united as one flesh and who have chosen to serve in the kingdom of the Most High forever. That's crazy on cue. We read this, but we didn't read this. And this planet shall have an order of nature placed upon it that shall fulfill the desires of happiness of those who shall inherit this kingdom of glory. In the next planet in this order from the sun, which is known among you as Venus. Yea, this planet shall be known in the eternities as Shine Hasim. Okay. And it shall be the middle kingdom of the celestial glory. What? There are 3 celestial kingdoms. And it, yeah, there you go.
3, baby.
His brothers, maybe?
Yeah.
Uncles? Mine got it.
Daddy dwells on that one. So our
Uncles?
uncles,
Or auntie?
auntie, TTs. Because it's funny that you said TT. Watch this. And these shall be Elohimuses, who have chosen to be female, and who have a desire to raise the ruachs of the children of the Most High, and who find their source. Oh, my bad.
What?
I skipped the gun. 58, Salakia. And it shall be changed, also be changed in its nature, and prepare for those who shall inhabit it according to their desires of happiness. And these shall be Elohimuses, who have chosen to be female, and who have a desire to raise the ruachs of the children of the Most High, and who find their source of their joy therein. Yea, these are they who do not desire in internal partnership with one man, but have chosen to follow the course of the eternal laws of heaven in the use of their bodies to bring forth ruachs that will inhabit the worlds that shall be created for them by the Father, whom each of these Elohimuses have chosen to be the father or the Elohim of her children. Ain't that kind of funny? That's where they got the Amazons from. Because Venus is not Venus, they call it the sister planet. I wonder why that was. Because it's nothing but women that inhabit that planet.
I want to go there.
When I'm in the shower, I'm agreeing to wash my hair. Because all y'all wicked women don't want to be standing there.
Which one the women girl?
Venus. Right by the earth. It's the planet. And this world shall be organized in such a manner that the ability to raise children upon it shall bring exceedingly great joy to those Elohimuses who have chosen this world for themselves. You ever got women that just want to adopt, but they don't want to have children with nobody else? Well, there you go right there. This Venus. In the earth on which our ruachs have been confined for 7,000 years is the third planet from the sun and shall be known in the eternities as Shine Hassan. And this earth shall also be changed and receive its paradisical glory as the third kingdom in the celestial glory. What? Women are from Venus. Men are from Mars. Women are from Venus.
Yup. So do I, Marie. Yup.
And now, even though one of these planets is closer than the other to the sun in its order, yea, that does not mean that one of these planets of the celestial glory shall be greater than the other. For this shall not be the case, but all the planets pertain to the celestial kingdom shall be equal in power and authority. What? So there's 3 planets we can go to. I'm looking at the celestial. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the celestial thing. It blow your mind? Nevertheless, upon each shall be found those beings who have chosen for themselves different ways in which they shall serve in the eternities, each according to their individual desires of happiness. So all 3 kingdoms, Mercury, Venus, and Earth, we still serving as celestial beings. For behold, upon Shinasum, I'm just going to call it Earth. For behold, upon Earth shall be the angels of the Most High, who have not the desire to be eternal fathers and eternal mothers of children, but shall have the desire to do the bidding of the Elohim, having the same power and glory as the Elohims that will be used to benefit and bring happiness unto the children of the Most High. Now, these are those who are unseen. These are those who unseen.
Boy. I tell you.
What was that? Unseen, come into this world and keep the balance of things in order according to the plan of the Father. Yea, these are those who cause the power of the Father to be exercised upon the earth by their command, having received their command or commission from the Father to serve the needs of his children, aka judgment. We're going to go to this little thing right here, the books of the Ethiopian Bible. The book of Enoch, 19.
He must be talking about these angels.
Then Ariel said, "Hear the angel who cohabit with women appointed their leaders. In being numerous in appearance, made men profane and caused them to err, so that they sacrifice to devils as to gods. For in the great day there shall be a judgment, with which they shall be judged, until they are consumed, and their wives also shall be judged, who led astray the angels of heaven, that they might salute them, being numerous in appearance or assuming many forms."
Oh, that's how we hit the list.
And I, Enoch, I alone, saw the likeness of all of the end of all things, nor did any human being see it as I saw. These are the names of the holy angels who watch. Ariel, one of the holy angels who presides over clamor and terror. Raphael, one of the holy angels who presides over the ruachs of men. Raguel, one of the holy angels who inflicts punishment on the world in the luminaries. Sound like Illuminati, right?
Sound.
Michael,
But that's us.
Michael, one of the holy angels who presided over human virtue, commands the nations. That go your Ruach world right there. Sarakel, one of the holy angels who presides over the Ruachs of the children of man that transgress. Gabriel, one of the holy angels who presides over the serpent, over paradise, and over the cherub. Ramiel, one of the holy angels whom the Most High set over those who rise.
You just that's
Yeah.
that's that.
And in this way, 67. And in this way, these angels of the Most High receive their happiness and live upon this planet, which shall become their eternal world. And the fourth planet, you got every planet, by the way.
Yep.
And the fourth planet from the sun, which is known among you as Mars, shall be the first kingdom of the terrestrial glory, and shall be known as Elysium throughout eternity. Ain't that the same name they put in Jupiter Ascending, or what was that movie?
Yeah, they use this watching that last night. One.
It was one of them names they used.
Terrible.
And this planet shall also be changed and organized, according to the laws of the terrestrial glory, which shall provide the inhabitants thereof with all that which they need to fulfill their desires of happiness. In these, in the fifth, now this is where it gets good. In the fifth and sixth planets from the sun, which are known as Jupiter and Saturn among you, shall be transformed into the rest of the kingdoms of the terrestrial globe. Indeed, shall be known as Elysium and Elysium, respectively, in the order of the manner of their reckoning of time, according to the desires of their happiness, of those who shall live upon these two great planets. Behold, these two are the largest of all the planets that the Most High has created. And they are large enough that they might provide for the ruachs of the children of the Most High, who have chosen these degrees of glory for themselves. For behold, the majority of the children of the Most High shall desire one of these two terrestrial glories, and the things that shall be provided thereon shall fulfill their desires of their happiness forever. They're the biggest because most of the children of the Most High are going to be choosing these two planets. Why you think Jupiter and Saturn are the biggest?
Man, they saw it. Super ugly.
Remember when they kept talking about Saturn? What was that? Jupiter, Saturn?
Jupiter and Saturn is the two biggest of them all.
And Satan did this. Bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him. Boom.
Wow. Mhm.
And this planet shall also be changed and organized according to the laws of the terrestrial globe. Oh, no, sorry. It's lucky. 74. And the next planet, which ye call Uranus, or Uranus, shall be the first kingdom of the terrestrial glory, and it shall be called Coco Basan. And the last two planets, which ye call Neptune and Pluto, are those that have been placed in orbit of the system under the power of the sun, according to the will of the Father, to house those souls who have chosen these degrees of glory for themselves. And Neptune shall be called Coco Basin, and Pluto shall be called Coco Basan, each being named according to the names of which the Father have given unto each of them in the order in which he had created them. And now, my beloved brothers and sisters, ye have the words of the prophets before you, which they have spoken concerning the kingdoms of the Father.
Mm-hmm. Where are these records at?
Yeah. Where is it at? Pope? Vatican?
And none of the revelations that ye have had among you is greater than that which the prophet Joseph gave unto you concerning the inhabitants of the kingdom of glory of the Father.
Boy, they did Joseph Smith something bogus, man.
And he wrote, saying,
where did he write this at?
And he wrote, saying, Oh, hear, O ye heavens, and give ear, O earth, and rejoice, ye inhabitants thereof. For the Most High power, the Most High is power, and beside him, for the Maker is power, and beside him there is no Savior. Great is his wisdom, marvelous are his ways, and the extent of his doings none can find out. His purpose fail not, neither are there any who can stay his hand. For eternity to eternity, he is the same, and his years never fail.
Tell me that you read. 80. Go ahead, bro.
80. For thus said the true and living power, I, the Most High, am merciful and gracious unto those who fear me, in the light to honor those who serve me in righteousness and in truth unto the end. Great shall be their reward, and eternal shall be their glory. So,
bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him, bless him.
Boom. 80 again. For thus said the true and living power, I, the Most High, am merciful and gracious unto those who fear me, in the light to honor those who serve me in righteousness and in truth until the end. Great shall be their reward, and eternal shall be their glory. And to them will I reveal all mysteries.
What?
And to them I will reveal all mysteries.
No, that's it right there. That's all I see.
Yea, all the hidden mysteries of my kingdom from days of old.
Hold on, bro.
And for ages to come will I make known unto them the good pleasures of my will concerning all things pertaining to my kingdom.
What?
Oh,
Of my will concerning all things pertaining to my kingdom.
No, say.
Salaki. Yea, even the wonders of eternity shall they know. In the things to come will I show them. Even the things of many generations, and their wisdom shall be great, and their understanding reach to heaven. And before them the wisdom of the wise shall perish, and the understanding of the prudent shall come to naught. Now, Job tell you all about the wisdom of the wise, and you'll find here and there in Psalms. When the Most High calls you wise, he's basically calling you retarded. '82. For by my ruach will I enlighten them.
Say what?
For by my teacher I will enlighten them.
From my ruach. From by your
His
mama.
wife, our mama, is the teacher.
So when you blaspheme, how you gonna know the mysteries of the Most High when you blaspheme mama?
You jackass.
You will not get. You will just stay that dumb. You jackass.
And by my power will I make known unto them the secrets of my will. Yea, even those things which I had not seen, nor ear heard, not yet enter into the heart of man. Not yet enter into the heart of man. And these things were given unto Joseph and his servant by the Ruach HaKodesh of the Most High, which was with the church that he had established in the beginning.
What? What?
And these things were given unto Joseph and his servant by the Ruach HaKodesh of the Most High, which was with the church that had established, that he had established in the beginning. Shalom. 83. No, 84, Slakia. And he continued this revelation, saying, by the power of the Ruach, our eyes were open, and our understanding were enlightened, so as to see and understand the things of the Most High, even those things which were from the beginning before the world was, which were ordained of the Father through his only begotten Son, who was in the bosom of the Father, even from the beginning, of whom we bear record, and the record which we bear is the fullness of the gospel of Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, who is the Son, whom we saw and with whom we conversed in heavenly vision.
Y'all okay? Psalms 147, 19, 20. He gave his statutes unto Jacob, his laws unto Israel. He has not dealt so with any other nation.
It was blurry. Yeah, they messing around.
They're messing up with leak stuff too.
Big hater face.
The hater of all good.
Dance with the L.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
85. For while we were doing the work of translation, which the Maker had appointed unto us, we came to the 29th verse of the 5th chapter of John. 29th verse of the 5th chapter of John. Let's see that.
Let me get that.
Get that real quick right there.
5th chapter.
See what that's about. 20.
Wait a minute. This Joseph Smith talk.
Yeah.
This is why they did that boy like that.
Boy, they did this boy in.
This is why they did our brother like that.
John, what?
John chapter 29, verse 5. Or no, the 29 verse in the 5th chapter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was on there. All right. So, 5th chapter, 29 verse.
Yes, sir.
And shall marvel at this. I'm gonna start at 28.
Mhm.
Marvel at this. Marvel not at this. For the hour is coming. In the which all that are in the grave shall hear his voice, and shall come forth, that they that have done good unto the resurrection of life, and they that have done evil unto the resurrection of damnation.
Woo. Woo. Yikes. Which was given unto us as follows, speaking of the resurrection of the dead, concerning those who shall hear the voice of the Son of Man, and shall come forth, they who have done good in the resurrection of the just, and they who have done evil in the resurrection of the unjust. Yeah, but we, this is the doctrine of devil.
Oh yeah, we ain't preaching one. We ain't in the fullness.
This ain't the fullness.
This ain't the fullness.
We cutting corners.
Yeah.
86.
Chirping.
Now this caused us to marvel, for it was given unto us of the Ruach. And while we meditated upon these things, the Maker touched the eyes of our understandings, and they were open, and the glory of the Most High shone round about. And we beheld glory of the Son on the right hand of the Father, and received his fullness, and saw the holy angels and them who were sanctified before his throne, worshiping the true and living power and the Lamb, who worship him forever and ever.
That's Revelations. That's Revelations. But this chapter, this Revelations. This first thing. John's vision right here.
Basically. And now, after many testimonies which have been given of him, this is the testimony last of all, which we give of him, that he lives.
That what?
That he lives.
What?
That he lives.
What?
That he lives.
What?
That he lives, Facebook. That he lives, YouTube. You have no control. You have no power. For we saw him even on the right hand of the true and living power, and we heard the voice bearing record that he is the only begotten of the Father. In this First John,
Yeah. This First John, we chirping. This one?
Yep. You got it. Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
89.
What do you know?
That by him and through him and of him the worlds are and were created.
In the beginning was the words. Man, ain't this John again?
John
1 through 9
John.
right here. This is John 1 through 9 right here.
isn't John Hamashiach's Enoch? John is Hamashiach's Enoch. You know how Enoch is to the true and living power? How that's his best friend? That's John to the king. Look how he talk about it. Look how he talk about his best friend. and the inhabitants thereof, and begotten sons and daughters unto the true and living power. In this we saw also and bear record that an angel of the true and living power, who was in authority and the presence of the true and living power, who rebelled against the only begotten Son, whom the Father loved and who was in the bosom of the Father, was thrust down from the presence of the true and living power in the Son, and was called perdition, for the heavens wept over him. For he was Lucifer, a son of the morning.
How are fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12. And we beheld, and lo, he is fallen. Yea, he is fallen, even a son of the morning. Even a son of the morning.
Oh, wow.
You know why Daddy said that like that? Not his deeper. How it became to this? When you was my son.
Son of the morning.
You was my son. How did it become to this? I thought he was being sarcastic.
No, he wasn't being so.
No.
Nope.
His heart was hurt.
Daddy hurt, man. He's continued to hurt because all he wanted Lucifer to do was repent and go back to the order. That's it.
Man alive. And while we were yet in the Ruach, the Maker commanded us that we would write the vision, for we beheld Satan, that old serpent, even the devil. Wait a minute. Bro.
Yeah. I was just waiting on it.
Look at this here. And while we were yet in the Ruach, the Maker commanded us that we will write the vision, for we beheld Satan, that old serpent, even the devil.
Did I say there was two different entities? Didn't I say there was two different entities? I kept telling you that Satan and devil is not the same person. I kept saying it. I kept saying it.
Dude.
I kept saying it. Nobody was listening. Nobody was listening to me. Satan and devil is not the same person.
Even. Now we're reading with comprehension. We smart now. The Most High giving us our brains back. Even the devil who rebelled against the true and living power and sought to take the kingdom of the true and living power and his Hamashiach.
Thank you, Thomas. That's two. And then, ain't that also in the Gospel of Nicodemus about Beelzebub and Satan, the captain of death?
So Beelzebub is the devil.
Stop right here. You have permission to think. If Daddy got 7 archangels, why wouldn't Lucifer? Focus. Stay focused.
Got him again.
I will be like the Most High. I will be like the Most High.
That's in everything.
Got him.
He got captains in this world. You think he wasn't going to have captains in the Ruach world?
Shalom, Michael.
These guys are cold, man.
92. I know they're good.
Daddy! Daddy! I've been pulling this out.
Yeah.
Shalom, man. Yo, we gotta watch our 6, watch our 12 around the wicked. 92. Therefore, he maketh war with the saints of the true and living power, and encompass them round about.
This is what.
Can I see that first stick right there from me? And read 92 again for him.
Read 92 again. He said like this, like David Ruffin.
Very much.
I knew y'all come crawling back. I wasn't fired, I quit. Read what's 92?
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, he maketh war with the saints of the Most High and compasseth them round about. Ain't that his song?
Psalm 79, verse 1, number read through 2, maybe 3. O Most High power, the heathen are coming to thine inheritance. Thy holy temple have they defiled. They have laid Jerusalem on heaps. The dead bodies of thy servants have they given to be meat unto the fowls of the heaven. The flesh of thy saints, the flesh of thy saints, the flesh of thy saints, unto the beasts of the earth, unto the beasts of the earth.
Therefore, he maketh war with the saints of the Most High, and encompasseth them round about.
Listen! We cutting corners. Prove it, brother. We servants over here of the true and living power.
You want to go?
Yep. You want it?
No. Okay. I got my.
I was gonna cut him over the sword.
Go ahead. Cut him up again. I'm with you, bro.
And we, 93, and we saw a vision of the sufferings of those with whom he made war and overcame. For thus came the voice of the Maker unto us, saying, thus says the Most High power concerning all those who know my power and have been made partakers thereof, and suffered themselves through the power of the devil to be overcome, and to deny the truth and defy my power, and to deny the truth and defy my power. 94. They are they who are the sons of perdition.
What?
They are they who the sons of
Bro,
perdition.
this is gonna be a lot of first stick. I'm gonna have to write. I'm gonna have to read. It's gonna be a lot of first stick.
I told you.
I'm gonna start SpongeBobbing them. I'm gonna start SpongeBobbing them all. Since they don't want to get this word, I'm gonna SpongeBob them. But it's dumb out. Cause everybody too bad in their pride, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They doing this. It was his hat, Mr. Krabs. He was number one.
Right. Uh-huh.
Oh wow.
Uh-huh. You continue, bro.
It's good. I got you. I love you too, Mike.
Love you, family.
You got it, bro?
I'm fine. I know it's in Hebrew. I'm gonna find it. Because it came to my mind, popped up.
I'm gonna get reading then, bro.
Yeah.
94, right?
Yeah.
They who are the sons of perdition, on whom I say that it has been better for them never to have been born, for they are the vessels of wrath, doomed to suffer the wrath of the Most High with the devil and his angels in eternity, concerning whom I have said, there is no forgiveness in this world, nor in the world to come. having denied the Ruach HaKodesh after having received it, and having denied the only begotten Son of the Father, having crucified him unto themselves and put him to an open shame. These the Gospels right here. Bruh.
Don't you
Yeah.
ever read that.
I'm trying to find it.
That's ugly.
95. These are they who shall go away into the lake of fire and brimstone, and with the devil and his angels, and the only ones on whom the second death shall have any power. Yea, verily, the only ones who shall not be redeemed in the due time of the Maker after the sufferings of his wrath. Woo. 96. For all the rest shall be brought forth by the resurrection of the dead, through the triumph in the glory of the Lamb, who was slain, who was in the bosom of the Father before the worlds were made.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the gospel, the glad tidings, which the voice of out of the heavens bore record unto us, even that he came into the world, even Yeshua, to be crucified for the world, and to bear the sins of the world, and to sanctify the world, and to cleanse it from all unrighteousness, that through him all might be saved, whom the Father had put into his power and made by him. Oh my Yah. And who glorifies the Father and save all the works of his hands, except those sons of perdition who denied the Son after the Father had revealed him. Woo! Therefore, he saveth all except them, and they shall go away into everlasting punishment, which is endless punishment, which is eternal punishment, to reign with the devil and his angels in eternity, where their worm dieth not, and the fire is not quenched, which is their torment. Put your finger in the water and come cool my tongue, because I'm tormented in the flame. Woo! Snap.
Burn.
Burn! Dogs fight! Dogs fight! In the end thereof, neither the place thereof, nor their torment, no man knoweth, neither was it revealed, neither is, neither will be revealed unto men, except to them who are made partakers thereof. Nevertheless, I, the maker, show it by vision unto many, but straightway shut it up again. This is Joel 2 and what?
Joel 2 and 28.
Yeah, 2 and 28. He will drop his what? He will pour out his ruach unto all flesh.
I know it's in Hebrews. The man of perdition.
Therefore, the end, the width, the height, the depth, and the misery thereof, they understand not. Neither any man except those who are ordained to this condemnation. So only ones that know what hell is about to look like is the ones the maker already showed to them. It's not good. And we heard the voice saying, write the vision, for lo, this is the end of the vision of the sufferings of the ungodly. Ooh. And again, we bear record, for we saw and heard. And this is the testimony of the gospel of the Mashiach concerning them who shall come forth in the resurrection of the just. Man, that's brutal. They are they who believed in the testimony of Yeshua and believed on his name and were baptized after the manner of his burial, being buried in the water in his name. And this according to the commandment which he had given, that by keeping the commandments they might be washed and cleansed from all of their sins and receive the Ruach HaKodesh by the laying on of the hands of him who is ordained and sealed unto this power, and who overcome by faith are sealed by the Ruach HaKodesh promise, which the Father sends forth upon all those who are just in truth. They are they who are the church of the firstborn. They are they into whose hands the Father has given all things. They go to prayer right there.
Yeah.
That's the Mashiach's prayer right here. Let me repeat. Listen. They are they who are the church of the firstborn. They are they into whose hands the Father has given all things. They are they who are priests and kings who have received of his fullness and of his glory, and are priests of the Most High after the order of Melchizedek, which was after the order of Enoch, which was after the order of the only begotten Son. Listen! And for once, that's peekaboo. Listen! They are they who are priests and kings who have received of his fullness and of his glory, are priests of the Most High after the order of Melchizedek, which was after the order of Enoch, which was after the order of the only begotten Son.
What order was that?
I'll wait.
Could have been Melchizedek, he just told you.
Which was after the order of Melchizedek. After the order of Melchizedek. After. There's only one order that's after the order of Melchizedek. The holy order. Whoopsie. Hold on. Can I see somebody's drink? It's time to do my tab commercial. It's time to do the tab commercial. Good. Somebody got me some water or something.
On the table. That's Hayden.
Okay. Time to do.
Well, there you have it. Bada bing, bada boom.
Can I do it again one more time, bro?
One more time.
Listen!
There you go. We know. We know.
What was it at? What was I at? There we go.
Yeah, we-
Highlight 104.
Man, man.
You got it, bro?
Now pull out my hair. No, I know it's in Hebrews though, man.
Okay. 105. Therefore, as it is written, they are Elohims, even the sons of the Most High. Therefore, all things are theirs, whether life or death, or things present, or things to come. All are theirs, and they are of Hamashiach, and Hamashiach is of the Most High, and they shall overcome all things. Now they got the timing off on live. It's all right. They still getting everything.
Shut up. Nobody cares.
Therefore, let no man glory in men.
Let no man glory in man.
Therefore, let no man glory in man,
Shalom, Cherokee.
but rather let him glory in the Most High. He shall subdue all enemies under his feet.
What was I just reading in Psalms?
That's in Joshua too, ain't it? These shall dwell in the presence of the Most High, in his Savior forever and ever. These are they whom he shall bring with him when he shall come in the clouds of heaven to reign on the earth over his people. These are they who shall have part in the first resurrection. These are they who shall come forth in the resurrection of the just. These are they who come into Mount Zion and unto the city of the living power, the heavenly place, the holiest of all. These are they who have come to an innumerable company of angels, to the general assembly in church of Enoch, and of the firstborn.
Here go your power right here.
Oh,
This is your power. Here.
They like drop through and say Shalom.
This house got big when he seen that Bible. That's it. Where we at? Oh, 109. These are they whose names are written in heaven, where the Most High and Hamashiach are the judge of all. These are they who are just men made perfect through Yeshua, the mediator of the new covenant, who wrought out this perfect atonement through the shedding of his own blood. These are they whose bodies are celestial. Oh, it's not eternal humping in the kingdom. Oh no. Wrongo. You gonna look like a mannequin, pimp. Your body gonna look like a mannequin.
No eternal humping in your kingdom.
Not in your kingdom. I hope you like that JC Penney mannequin, because that's what y'all gonna be looking like. It's called upgrade. Hey, what it say? Summer season. You gonna have that mannequin standing right there looking like. Get used to it. And watch this. I'm telling you, they're going to be like this. Hey, Thomas, they're going to be like this, bro. Man, I want to serve in the kingdom. And he know you ain't ready to serve in nature. If you ain't going to serve naturally, you ain't getting in the celestial kingdom. They going to try to pull something like that. He don't know their heart.
Yeah.
I'm just happy being in the kingdom. Told y'all that, man. Where is it at? Where was I at, bro? Oh. It's 96.
Man, watch out find it. Watch out find it.
Here you go. Where's it at? Right here. And these are they whose bodies are celestial, whose glory is that of the sun, even the glory of the Most High, the highest of all, whose glory the sun of the firmament is written as being typical. The sun's brightness is typical according to the celestial glory.
That's nothing.
Man, that's nothing. We burning our eyes looking at it. Man, that's nothing.
Dying by the sun, by the heat. Oh,
Man, that's nothing.
No wonder that you required to be like this color or darker.
Go around looking
You ain't
like,
gonna make it if you lighter than.
that's why everybody looking like the universe. Because I'm tormented in a flame.
Wesley Snipes are darker.
Darkness says. Darkness says.
Yeah.
What'd he say? They should have never gave you money.
Alonzo.
Darkness, everybody. Darkness. Oh, snap. Oh, man, it's terrible. And again, we saw the terrestrial world.
Mm-hmm.
And behold, and lo, these are they who are of the terrestrial, whose glory differs from that of the church of the firstborn, who have received the fullness of the Father, even as that of the moon differs from the sun in the firmament. Behold, these are they who died without law, and also they who are the ruachs of men kept in prison, whom the Son visited and preached the gospel unto them, that they might be judged according to the men, to men in the flesh, who received not the testimony of Yeshua in the flesh, but afterwards received it. How they receive it afterwards? In the ruach.
The teacher.
These are they who are honorable men of the earth, who were blinded by the craftiness of man. These are they who receive of his glory, but not of his fullness.
What?
These are they who were honorable men of the earth, who were blinded by the craftiness of man. These are they who receive of his glory, but not of his fullness. These are they who receive the presence of the Son, but not of the fullness of the Father. Stop right here. They received Melchizedek, but did not receive the holy order.
Do it again for him. Do it again for him. For the ones that are in the back.
Let me listen. These are they who were honorable men of the earth, who were blinded by the craftiness of men. Now, man, that verse get even deeper. If it were possible, they were be deceived, even the very elect. Now you see how deep that verse go?
It
Do
didn't
you
stop.
understand how deep that verse go
It
now?
didn't stop with the camps.
These, let me read this again. These are they who are honorable men of the earth, who were blinded by the craftiness of men. These are they who received of his glory, but not of his fullness. These are they who received the presence of the Son, Melchizedek, but not the fullness of the Father, the holy order. Oh no!
Wow. Just wow.
Holy Lord.
Everybody never seen the fullness is the elect.
You're crazy.
Oh!
Didn't he tell y'all to be swift to hear and
Slow to speak, swift to hear. Bangle.
The holy order, the Melchizedek order. The holy order is the Melchizedek order.
Shed your pride.
But what did Daddy just say?
Woo! Look at I read it again.
Do it again.
Can I read it again?
Hit him again.
Hey, Seven, they need some milk.
Hit him to the 2 times.
Woo!
Hit with the James Brown scream.
But don't.
Hey!
Hey! He said,
Daddy! Daddy!
that the Melchizedek order wasn't the holy order.
Woo! Boy! This gonna hurt some feelings. Boy! All praises, glory, honor go to the Most High Power.
Get up! Get on up! Got to move! Get on up! Get up! Get on up!
I got the
Get up! Get on
I
up!
got the feeling.
I got the move!
I'm talking. I can talk.
Daddy over there!
And it's about- I don't want giving the order. They coming to see me. They coming to see the holy order. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Woo, boy! Woo!
You're gonna need it.
This is going to.
Weird
If
child.
you talking about cutting somebody up with this one,
Thank you so much.
bruh. Bruh. Woo, this is gonna hurt
The
some people.
sword.
Woo, this is gonna hurt some people.
Sword.
Woo. Can I get him? Let me get it again.
Just throw it in the diaper bag.
These,
We got it. There's not enough room.
so everybody in Melchizedek, y'all terrestrial beings. Whoa. Can I read it again though?
Yeah,
These are they
man.
who are honorable men of the earth, who were blinded by the craftiness of men. These are they who receive of his glory, but not of his fullness. These are they who receive of the presence of the Son, but not the fullness of the Father. Oh no! Therefore, they are bodies terrestrial and not bodies celestial, and differ in glory as the moon differs from the sun. Oh no! Ah. How do I say goodbye to false doctrine? It was more than what you thought if you would have stretched your pride. 'Cause you lost all of your memories. 'Cause you thought you knew everything. Yeah. Those who are wise, what ain't that Proverbs? Those who are wise these are they. This is so good. Get somebody please give them some tissue. Please.
Good.
They doing this right now thinking it was the end. I want to thank. All you had to do was stretch your pride.
That's all.
That's all you had to do. Stay meek and humble. Stay meek and humble. That's all we was required to do, weren't we, bro?
Yep.
Stay meek and humble. That's all we was required to do. These are they who are not valiant in the testimony of Yeshua. Therefore, they obtain not the crown over the kingdom of the Most High.
Huh?
And now, this is the end of the vision which we saw of the terrestrial, that the Maker commanded us to write while we were yet in the Ruach. If they didn't like Joseph Smith, they really ain't gonna like him after this.
Joseph.
Joseph Smith, the homie right now.
Yeah.
That's Judah was right.
That's Judah, boy. It shall come forth out of the mouth of babes. The younger they are, the more I'm listening. I'm trying to listen to this little baby that we're having over there. This little baby got more power than anybody.
What's that?
The little baby.
Oh, go slap somebody over here?
Little baby is just sitting there drooling. I'm supposed to drool like that?
Okay.
All right. Okay, then. And again, we saw the glory of the telestial, which glory is that of the lesser, even as the glory of the stars differ from that of the glory of the moon in the firmament. These are they who receive not the gospel of Hamashiach, neither the testimony of Yeshua.
These are they who deny not the Ruach HaKodesh. These are they who are thrust down to hell. These are they who shall not be redeemed from the devil until the last resurrection, until the Maker, even Hamashiach the Lamb, shall have finished his work. Woo!
No.
No.
Yeah. See that? She just climbed the web.
These are they who receive not of his fullness in the eternal world, but of the Ruach HaKodesh through the ministration of the terrestrial, and the terrestrial through the ministrations of the celestial. And also the terrestrial receive it of the administering of angels who are appointed to minister for them, or who are appointed to be ministering ruachs for them, for they shall be heirs of salvation. And thus, bro,
boy, they can't trust. Let's try out something real quick.
What are you doing? Can't get us sick.
trying to get us sick out here.
Can't get us sick. That was fair, man.
Besides they ugly work, you see the Most High's.
Ugly, man.
That's brutal. And thus we saw the glory of the terrestrial, which excels in all things the glory of the terrestrial, even in glory and in power and in might and in dominion. And we saw the glory of the celestial, which excel in all things, where the Most High, even the Father, reigns upon his throne forever and ever, before whose throne all things bow in humble reverence and give him glory forever and ever. They who dwell in his presence are the church of the firstborn, and they see as they are seen, and known as they are known, and having received of his fullness and of his grace, and he maketh them equal in power and in might and in dominion.
Right. I gotta play some music, man.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
See, I see this shit going on. No. Let me zoom. Salakia. Nope, can't play it.
Celestial is where everyone to strive to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cherokee, you right. But we got to be honest with ourselves. Is everybody wanted to serve other beings forever?
Other being.
Because in the celestial kingdom, you want to serve the children of the Most High forever in righteousness.
Right.
In the right way. You think everybody want to do that? The Most High already knew everybody wasn't going to do that. That's why he made so many kingdoms. That's why everybody should strive to be. And the glory of the celestial is one, even as the glory of the sun is one.
Mm-hmm.
And the glory of the terrestrial is one, even as the glory of the moon is one. And the glory of the terrestrial is one, even as the glory of the stars is one. For as one star differs from another star in glory, even so differs from one from another in the glory in the celestial world.
Okay. So that's just what I read from that. What I got from that was the glory of the sun is one, Hamashiach, the sun. The glory of the celestial was the moon, Michael is one. And then the glory of the stars, the angels. The angels.
For these are they who are of Paul, and of Apollos, and of Cephas.
Mm-hmm.
These are they who say they are some of one and some of another.
Mm-hmm.
Yea, some of Hamashiach and some of John. and some of Moses, and some of Elias, and some of Isaiah, and some of Isaiah, and some of Enoch, but received not the gospel, neither the testimony of Yeshua, neither the prophets, neither the everlasting covenant. Last of all, these are they who will not be gathered with the saints to be called up into the first church of the firstborn and received into the cloud. These are they who are liars and sorcerers and adulterers and whoremongers and whosoever they make it a lie. These are they who suffered the wrath of the Most High on earth. Yeah, you got it? You got it? Do I need to repeat it?
Do it again.
Do I need to hit it again?
Do it again.
Do I need it again?
Do it again.
Any votes?
Listen.
From 126.
Yeah, 126. But these are they who are of Paul and of Apollos and of Cephas. Remember when he said, Paul told him, no, Hamashiach. He said, I'm from the church of Paul. I'm from the church of Peter. I'm from the church. Let me read that. Listen, for these who are they who are of Paul and of Apollos and of Cephas. These are they who say they are of some of one and some of another. Yea, some of Hamashiach and some of John, and some of Moses and some of Elias, and some of Isaiah and some of Isaiah, and some of Enoch, but received not the gospel, neither the testimony of Yeshua, neither the prophets, neither the everlasting covenant. Last of all, these are not they who will not be gathered with the saints to be called up unto the church of the firstborn and received unto the cloud. These are they who are liars and sorcerers and adulterers and whoremongers and whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. These are they who suffered the wrath of the Most High on earth. These are they who shall suffer the vengeance of eternal fire. These are they who are cast down to hell and suffer the wrath of the Almighty power until the fullness of times, when Hamashiach shall have subdued all enemies under his feet and shall have perfected his work. The 1,000-year reign is the eternal fire for 1,000 years. Yeah.
I don't want to go there.
I don't want to go there. And when he shall deliver up the kingdom and present it unto the Father spotless, saying, I have overcome and have trodden the winepress alone, even the winepress of the fierceness of the wrath of the Almighty power. Bruh. Bruh. But behold, and lo, we saw the glory in the inhabitants of the terrestrial and telestial in worlds. And they were as innumerable as the stars in the firmament of heaven, or as the sand upon the seashore. You know how many kingdoms that is?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold that real quick. We're going to go right back into the first step.
Bring it back into the first step.
Oh, we just went past it. What is it right here in the First Kings, chapter 4, verse 20? Judah and Yasharallah were many as the sand which is by the sea, and the multitude eating and drinking and making merry.
Oh, Lord.
There you go.
Oh, no.
No. What was that?
Oh, here we go. And we heard the voice of the Maker saying, these all shall bow the knee, and every tongue shall confess unto him who sits upon the throne forever and ever. For they shall be judged according to their works, and every man shall receive according to his own works, his own dominion in the mansions which are prepared, and they shall be served by the Most High. But where the Most High in Hamashiach dwell, they cannot come worlds without end. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, we gotta read that. We already know.
Here we go.
You know anyone that is.
Let me read that again.
Wow. Please, dude.
Give it to me two
And we
times.
heard the voice of the Maker saying, these all shall bow the knee, and every tongue shall confess to him who sits upon the throne forever and ever. For they shall be judged according to their works, and every man shall receive according to his own works, his own dominion in the mansions which are prepared, and they shall be served by the Most High. But where the Most High in Hamashiach dwell, they cannot come worlds without end. You got your own mansion and your own dominion, but where Daddy and Mashiach is, you can't come unless you are what? Celestial.
Yeah, be it. Neil, Cesar.
Behold, this is the end of the vision which we saw, and we were commanded to write while we were yet in the Ruach. But great and marvelous are the works of the Maker, of the Most High, in the mysteries of his kingdom, which he showed unto us, which surpasses all understanding and glory, and in might, and in dominion, which he commanded us we should not write while we were yet in the Ruach, and are not lawful for man to utter, neither is man capable to make them known, for they are only to be seen and understood by the power of the Ruach HaKodesh. So everybody that blaspheme mama, you ain't gonna never get to know what this is. Which the Most High bestoweth on them, on those who love them, and purify themselves before him, to whom he granted this privilege of seeing and knowing for themselves, that through the power and manifestation of the Ruach, while in the flesh, that they might be able to bear his presence in the world of glory. To bear his presence. His very voice can kill you. That's why you say he said, present your body a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable. Because you gotta bear his presence because of his glory.
That's why you gotta be his child.
That's why you gotta be his children.
Only
A sheep know my voice, and a stranger they will not follow. He already picking his kids, because his kids, he already know which ruachs can bear his presence.
Wow.
And to the Most High in the Lamb be glory and honor and dominion forever and ever. So be it.
And look at it.
And now, if it so be that the Maker shall not reveal the mysteries of the eternal laws unto a man, except he be a man who have purified himself before the Maker by keeping his commandments, then how can ye of the latter days suppose that your theories and understanding of the laws of nature are true? That means you don't know nothing. Cancel.
Dang.
Nino Brown. Everything y'all scientists in theory and you NASA people think you know, you don't know. We got the mysteries of the planets and we didn't need y'all.
Yeah.
Behold, I know that Satan has deceived you in that which ye think you know concerning your science and your technology. Yea, Satan has given unto you a portion of the knowledge and understanding of these laws, but shall not be allowed by the Father to give unto you the whole law. Wait a minute. But shall not be allowed by the Father to give unto you the whole law.
What? Say it again. She said something off.
Listen, Facebook, not you, baby. Not you. Listen, my brothers and sisters, babies across the world. Neither shall any man upon the earth in the latter days, oh, wait a minute, but shall not be allowed by the Father, there go down loud again, to give unto you the whole law. The whole law. Neither shall any man upon the earth in the latter days understand the power that the Father possessed, by which power he had created and have organized the planets, which shall house the souls of all, the ruachs of all his children, when his work is completed in this part of the universe. 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 You know how big the universe? He said this part. For behold, no man in his wickedness shall have the power of creation. For behold, no man in his wickedness shall have the power of creation. Woo. But ye of the latter days shall come to understand many things, and ye shall learn the many things which ye shall use to follow the plan of Lucifer. But when the Maker cometh upon the earth in the glory of the Father, all of your supposed learning shall be for naught. And those of you who thought that ye understood the truths of nature shall be stricken with great anguish and turmoil when the Maker begin his work with the power that he possesses. Ouch.
It's gonna be a lot of salty. A lot of salty. A bunch of boxalaris.
They're gonna be full of boxalaris. They face gonna shriek into their insides.
I had this whole damn time gonna do all this studying at the university. Oh man.
Ain't that kind of they gonna commit suicide, but they can't. Think about somebody been thinking years.
Oh my God, boy, they really had us fooled with that doctrine, did they not, Yasharala? Boy, they really had us. Now it makes sense. How you gonna kill your spirit? You can't destroy your spirit. So you gonna be trying to
they're gonna be trying to jump off of buildings in their spirit. Yeah, boom. They just gonna lay there. My shot. I didn't even hear you.
Yeah. I ain't doing nothing for that.
I ain't got nothing for you. Yeah, Michael, don't even catch it.
Yeah. Michael said, I was gonna watch you. I was going to see if you was gonna catch it.
Michael, probably talking to
her.
But
when so many, I just spend so much money at these universities. Oh man, I did so many years.
Oh no, you almost had it. You got to be quicker than that. Woo!
Yeah, you already over yonder.
40. Mm-hmm. For what man among you can command the elements with the sound of his voice? I'll wait.
Daddy, yeah, that's what Daddy said. I'll wait. He asked the question and was like, I'll wait.
Yea, what man among you can cause the world to change its pattern of rotation so that it appear unto the inhabitants of the world that there is no night?
Who?
Yea, what man among you can cause a mountain to remove itself from off the earth and cast itself into the depths of the sea. Oh, there go Revelations right there.
Nobody.
Who can change it like me?
Nobody.
Who can throw this mountain in the sea? Nobody, baby.
Ooh.
No, want it on, want. No, want it on, want. No, want it on, want. Nobody, baby.
You look at this again?
Oh man, y'all
Red
survive. Hold on, look
Red
at that.
time.
That's
Red time.
again.
That's it.
We're gonna get right back to it. I'll show y'all that real quick. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
We almost done, Josh Riley. Tell them we almost done, Josh Riley. We almost done.
I got you, bro.
Got me?
Yeah.
And I'll say, yea, what man among you can heal all manner of sickness and affliction with his touch?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And I'll say unto you that though ye suppose that ye know much concerning the world and the laws that govern it, ye know nothing in comparison to the great knowledge that shall be given unto the righteous, who will only use this knowledge to serve others. So NASA, he said, 42. Behold, 142. Behold, perhaps ye shall understand some things, which understanding far surpasses the understanding of your ancestors, who live upon the earth before your days of mortality. And why do ye suppose that your ancestors did not understand these things for thousands of years before you? But then, in seemingly no time, ye find this knowledge and use this knowledge to benefit you as ye suppose. I'm gonna just. Now, do ye now realize that Satan forbidden until the latter days to give unto you this knowledge? Do ye now see whom ye serve?
Isaiah 45:7, man. Woo! You can't.
He said technology was going to be used in the latter days. Well, they call us the millennium and Generation X. Generation X. Unknown. We the millennium.
This is that year.
They thought they was doing it just for marketing purposes.
Right.
Satan knew what time it was.
He know that clock is in that fool's head. The Most High put it there.
God, my man, gotta work. I
That's
got
why he don't
it.
play.
I got it. 146, 45. And ye who think that ye understand the laws of science and nature, whom do ye serve in righteousness, except it be your own selfish interest of glory and honor and gain? Behold, in the day of the Maker, ye shall suffer with the hypocrites. Bruh. So everybody that's depending on that science,
Ain't got nothing for you.
ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got nothing for you. With the J, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't want it. What you want, what you need. 146. And now I would admonish those of you who have received this knowledge and understanding from Satan in the latter days. Yea, ye know that this knowledge have been used to cause much misery and commotion upon the earth.
Yep.
Yea, ye have seen the many ruachs that have been sent home prematurely to the Maker, who gave them life because of the causes of this knowledge that ye have among you, aka abortion.
Get that back.
And now I would note, ye have seen many Ruachs that have been sent home prematurely to the Most High, who gave them life because of the causes of this knowledge that ye have among you.
Q said, "Yep."
And Satan cannot take back the knowledge that he have revealed unto you. Therefore repent and use your knowledge for the good and for the purposes which the Maker will have you use this knowledge. Behold, if ye begin to use this knowledge to feed the hungry, clothe the naked, and provide shelter for him who has no house, yea, if ye use this knowledge to do good to your fellow man, even if ye use this knowledge to obey the words of Hamashiach in all things, which are the commandments of the Father, I say unto you, if ye begin to use this knowledge in righteousness, then shall the Maker bless you and give unto you more knowledge, that he might cut his work short in righteousness.
Meaning, don't add Satan's stamp. Put money on it. Well, it's gonna cause you. It's gonna cause you. It may cause you a little. It may cause you a lot. But it's gonna cause.
Remember my words, my brothers and sisters. Yea, prepare yourselves to meet the Most High, and give unto him an accounting of all that ye did with the knowledge and blessings that ye have received. And if ye can stand in front of him and declare to him that ye have not hurt another because of your work, yea, if ye can say that all of your brothers and sisters have food and clothing and shelter in the same abundance that ye have, then shall ye be justified before the Maker for that which ye do with your time and your money and the knowledge that ye have. 152. Remember my words. Remember my words and perish not.
Remember my words and perish not.
Yeah.
Well, my thing was acting correctly, we would have been bumping music all day.
Yeah.
Yasharala. Shalom, shalom.
So, everybody got the fullness. The one with the fullness with the Son got me. The glory of the Son, but not the fullness of the Father. I was done with that one, bro.
That's crazy.
I was done with that one.
That's
That was. Woo.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
So, my family, this seal portion is the fullness of the Father. So you know what that means.
And only, of course, it's the fullness of the Father, because it's giving you his true identity.
Shalom.
It's giving you his true identity.